To assemble a PowerJump Pro trampoline, you'll need a minimum of 2 people and an area large enough to turn the trampoline frame over. Step 1 is the top frame assembly. Use the curved horizontal poles and attach them using a hammer to the vertical legs of the trampoline. Step 2, trampoline mat assembly. Assemble a portion of the springs. To install the jumping mat, the tension needs to be evenly applied. Start by attaching 4, 6 or 8 springs depending on the size of your trampoline. Be sure to attach each spring opposite the last spring you installed. You can use the spring tool provided to make the spring attachments easier and safer. Step 3 is the lower frame assembly. Use the skinnier arched poles to attach them to the base using the nuts and bolts provided. Do not tighten the screws on the base until all the remaining springs have been added. Step 4 is to assemble the remaining springs and to tighten all the screws. Again, place the springs opposite the previous spring you applied. Step 5 is the spring cover pad assembly. Lay the frame pad over the trampoline so that the springs and steel frame are covered. Please ensure that the frame pad covers all metal parts. Tie the elastic straps located at the underside of the frame pad to the outer frame. Next is the safety net assembly. Step 1. Safety net pole assembly. Connect the bottom tube and top tube. Insert these into the sleeve and clip each of the pole assemblies into the cross section of the trampoline. Step 2. Fiberglass rod assembly. After assembling the pole tube, let's assemble the fiberglass and net. Lie the net flat, run 2 even lengths of the rod through the loops at the top of the net. One person hands 2 of the ends of the rods while another one pushes forwards and connects to the A side of the net. To make the last connection, have one person's hand on the opposite B side. Push the rods towards the center of the ring until they are in line with each other and make the last connection. Assemble 2 even lengths of fiberglass rods using the galvanized connectors. Raise the net up into position and clip the fiberglass rod into the top plastic caps. Step 4 is fixing the safety net. Starting by the door, connect one loop to a spring. Using the picture in the included instructions, count the number of loops and springs. Attach loops at points A, B, C, and D. This evenly spreads the tension across the net. Once the net is attached at points A, B, C, and D, the rest of the loops may now be attached to the end of the springs.